What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into it, I just want to say we are so close to 300 subscribers, man, and that was our goal for this year. So if you want to be part of that first 300 and you want the bragging rights that come with it, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything, man. I'm feeling a little bit better, so you never know. Upload schedule might be changing a little bit, but that's all I gotta say. So I gotta say, let's get into the video. Okay, bro, I was literally in the process of writing the notes for this video. I was in the process of writing the notes, but then I was like, damn, there's nothing I can really put down on this paper that can capture the memories, the cultural impact, the moment in time that this album was, that this era was. I was like, damn, I really just gotta talk about this for real. I really just have to talk about this. Like, I think we just gonna wing this one for real, I guess. Modern Baseball actually just dropped a couple of demos earlier this year that were from their last album that they just recently put out, like years ago. But those demos sounded so clean, sounded so good, and they made me miss this band even more. And then it made me realize, 10 years, bro, and it's been so long since I made it 10 years ago. I can't believe this album is 10 years old, bro. Like I said, the moment in time that this album was, the moment in culture that this album was, with pop punk Tumblr and the emo revival and everything like that. I was damn, dude. I was 17, 16, 17, and it was pizza, flannels, band practice, drinking PBR, even though I thought it tasted like literal urine. Like, it just what the homies was drinking, you know what I'm saying? Just the camaraderie that came with that, the camaraderie that came with local shows, house shows, and just like that emo revival that was taking place was just so good. And I remember all the old heads being so mad, bro, so pissed. But now, look who's back. American football. So suck our dicks, I guess, because we were really the ones that ushered in, our generation was really the ones that ushered in that emo revival. So fuck you, you're welcome. Also, modern baseball needs to make a comeback, bro. I know that there was a lot of shit that went down with the band, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff, but if Oasis can play music together again, I feel like modern baseball can play music together again. Now, I should probably get into this album. I should probably actually talk about the music on this album. Modern Baseball really carved their own lane here. Now, granted, it was kind of like a thing back then to have that quirky, bad singing. It was just punk. It was just emo. It was just emo at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's always been that way. But like this time specifically, you could literally just be like a random 16-year-old with Audacity on your Chromebook, and you could put out a fantastic fucking album. Sylvia Pulse, Salvia Pulse, Saliva Pulse. You can hang me in the town square later, okay? But we all know what album I'm talking about. That was literally so DIY, like so Tumblr, like, bro. That era was my favorite. I even made a terrible ass emo record. Put it on Bandcamp, SoundCloud. I don't even remember where I put it, but just recently, my ex, who the entire EP was written about, hit me up and was like, why the fuck did you put this out? I don't know, bro, because Modern Baseball was my favorite band at the time, and I thought it was, thought it was the right thing to do. Leave me alone. The instrumentation sounds so clean on this album, bro. You can really tell that they were super tight as a band at this time. It really just sounded like homies having fun. And I feel like that's not any more prevalent, you know, songs like Your Graduation. But more importantly, I think Rock Bottom is the best song on this album, handedly. And that's a little biased because, as I said, I was going through so much at the time when this album came out, with my ex and with life in general. Rock Bottom was probably the song that I related to the most because, like so many lyrics on this record, it felt just straight pulled out of my fucking brain. Like, there are so many songs on this album that, like, I feel like everyone could relate to at the time, because somehow we were just all going through the same shit, and somehow we were all listening to music like Modern Baseball and Basement and Citizen and Foxy and all that shit, and it was just healing, bro. It was so healing. That moment in time was so good, and obviously it's a lot of nostalgia, right? But I feel like the instrumentation on this album has really aged beautifully. I feel like the cultural impact that this album made has aged beautifully. People are still listening to these songs, bro. People are still spinning this record. And the lyrical content just still, to this day, just will rip your heart apart, bro. I feel like even as an adult, even though 10 years have gone by in my life, I feel like I can still relate to the lyrics on this record and the things that he's saying on here. And that's really what's important to me with music, is noticing that over time, musically, some stuff might hold up, but lyrically, when it can hold up too, is And Modern Baseball, this album specifically, 10 years, bro. 10 years. That's such a crazy... So much has happened, man. Like, so much has happened. And I feel like so much has happened in the scene, too. This music is dead. Which is ass. Like, I feel like that's terrible. I feel like, if anything is due a review, it's this... Or a review. A revival. Jesus, bro. Did you like that stroke I just had? If any genre is due a revival, I would say it's this emo shit, man. This DIY, regular, homespun, homegrown emo shit, man. I miss it so much. And I like... Obviously, like I said, you had that... I've said this a million times. This cultural moment. The Tumblr era. Take me back! I would do literally anything, bro. I would do literally anything to go back and experience these albums for the first time again, bro. Like, imagine waking up and this album drops. Y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all don't understand. Oh my god. We're gonna talk about La Dispute next. It's over. It's over. I love this album, man. I think it's aged wonderfully. I think that it perfectly encapsulates that youthful energy while also still remaining mature enough in the lyrical content that you can age with it, at least until you're 30, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting to that age now where it's almost like, damn, you know what I mean? But I'm going to push that off as long as I can. And albums like this really help with that. Really help ground me. And that, you know what, you're still young, bro. You still have these feelings. And these feelings are still valid. And like, people in their 30s are just people in their 20s with more money. And people in their 20s are just people in their teens that don't live with their parents anymore. So it's like, you just grow up as you grow up. You know? Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this album. It was really hard to talk about this album. I know I was kind of all over the place. I know I really mostly just talked about what it meant, like what it meant to me and the culture, and you know, but do yourself a favor and watch the music video for your graduation today, and just take that trip. Just take that trip and damn, time moves so fast, dude. Time moves so fucking fast, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Fuck off. Fuck you. So old. I don't want to get old. I don't want to go back. I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old.
I'm on a new level. 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 Brought me a new shovel.